Alright guys, this is a hike I did on July 15th down in Arches National Park in Utah. And this is the Devil's Garden Trail, the primitive trail. It's kind of like the one big trail they have in that national park down there where you can really kind of get out into the backcountry. Now this is a very cool hike. By the time I got done, I probably 7.5, 8 miles, exploring all the different little offshoots that you can explore on this trail, and also having to backtrack and walk in circles a number of times because the trail was a little hard to track at times. And it was a fun. It was a good challenging hike. It was hot. Went through a ton of water. Was out there for like 4 hours, and there's also some pretty cool vertical exposure where you're walking on kind of these. They call them fins, I guess, or something. You're on top of these rock formations, and it's, you get some good vertical exposure, so it's pretty cool. Definitely one I definitely recommend. It was a good hike, and here are the clips from that hike.
All right, so I'm starting out on the Devil's Garden trailhead here in Arches National Park. It's a nice hot day here in July, and it's very nice out here. A little bit of the scenery just walking in. And some more footage here, just still the beginning of this hike, which is going to be about 7 miles total. Very nice, very hot today, and very quiet. Alright, I'm now on the part of the trail called the Primitive Loop, which is basically in this red desert sand. So this is definitely a deserty hike. Very cool. So I have a cool cactus deal hanging over the side here a little bit. Alright, I'm making my way further and further down the Devil's Garden Primitive Loop. It's kind of nice. Haven't seen anybody out here yet, so it's pretty cool. It's very hot. Alright, so going a little off trail here, because this is really cool. Let's get to the top of this thing. Just don't want to slide. Oh, super cool. Yes, this is just super cool stuff. Don't get too close to the edge, as you can see. It's a long way down there. I don't know if the lighting will show up right, but that's pretty cool. Whatever it is back there. Groove. This is the part of the trail where you go over some rock formations. I think I'm going the right way. So I think I see someone up here. We'll see. Oh, there's a trail down there. Jump back down on it. Really nice scenery back in. Alright, so I'm in this, I don't know if this is a slot canyon or what they call this. It's pretty cool. This is really cool. I'm going to see how far I can get up here. I'm not really sure. This doesn't look like a maintained trail. So I'm probably a little off track, but it's all good. So I circle back around into the same little canyon thing I was in before, and I was down here, and I lost the trail. And honestly, if I didn't have this electronic map, this would be tough. So this is how they have this marked right here. This is right way. Gives you an idea of some of the exposure out here, because I'm like, do I have to go through that? I'm like, no way. Alright, so let's do a little bit of rock scrambling. Alright. I'm going to do a little bit of rock scrambling here. Because apparently this is the right way, although this is not very well marked. And you do get a little vertical exposure here. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, back on trail. I was lost there for about 25 minutes on trails. Just kind of going around in circles. I couldn't find this. They have these little trail cairns, thankfully, to guide you. Right here. This is a great spot for a 360. See a couple other hikers there in the distance. Climbed out here at a little outcrop. Pretty freaking cool. Alright, I'm about getting halfway through this hike. I think I've got a little detour coming up where I can go walk over an arch, but I'm not there yet. This has been a nice challenging hike, harder to navigate than I thought, which is cool. Alright, I'm making my way out to Primitive Arch. See if I'm on the right track here. Should be there soon. Alright, so now I'm actually walking on top of this arch. Have to get a different angle. This is pretty cool. Good stuff out here. Oh, here's the arch I was just on top of. I'm gonna go walk beneath it here. See what's up. And this is out by what's called Primitive Arch on the Devil's Garden Trail here at Arches National Park. And this right here is called Double Arch. Pretty cool little area. About halfway through the trek right now, a little bit more. This is some lower scenery from Devil's Garden Primitive Loop. It's pretty cool out here. And it's very hot. Gotta go through a lot of water before this one's done. And this is called the Black Arch Overlook. Nice little scenery here. I'm on my way back to the trailhead. Alright. I'm walking across what's called Rockfin. This is pretty intense. Pretty cool. Great scenery. Still walking over the rock fin. This is a pretty cool formation. And yeah, not bad. A decent amount of vertical exposure. It's, I don't know, 30, 40 foot drop down there. Valley out there. Another kind of a rock spine, or whatever you want to call it, with not a place you want to fall, just for sure. I made it through that section. Some more cool scenery. Big wall right there. Another pretty cool arch right there. That'd be fun to walk across, wouldn't it? Alright, I'm back on the main trail, the non-primitive trail, back home. This was a good hike, and I'll do a little review when I get back to Salt Lake City. Over and out.